and also Amelia's Jewel for the Furphy Let's Elope. Seen one great mare in Maccabi Diva here today. Let's Elope, what a star she was. As Amelia's Jewel takes the outside alley here for the Let's Elope. The field is ready. Set to go. Group 2. Set, racing at the 1400 metres. Pretty good line away too. Amelia's Jewel's about fourth last early. Wrote to Arataki straight to the lead from Sparkle and Toragine. They're about 2 lengths, See You in Heaven, and also Life Lessons. A couple of lengths, Foxy Frida, Pride of Jenny L. Patroness. Then came Cast, Elusive Express early. Then came Papali. Amelia's Jewel has 2 behind her, and they are Shuffle Dancer and also Papillon Club. So Wrote to Arataki, the leader. 3/4 of a length to Toragine in second. Sparkle is third. See You in Heaven is fourth, one off the fence, and Pride of Jenny is doing it hard 3 wide. 1.25 length, Life Lessons, 2 lengths El Patroness and Foxy Frida. In that group of horses, Cast wide, and then came Elusive Express and Papali. Amelia's Jewel has the back of Cast, is about 3 back on that 3 wide train, and has about 8 lengths to pick up from Papillon Club and Shuffle Dancer. Wrote to Arataki into the running at the 450 from Pride of Jenny. Toragine wants to lug out. Life Lessons the outside. El Patroness is darting back over on the far side. Where's Amelia's Jewel? Lane hasn't pushed the button yet, and she's running on. Life Lessons at the clock tower took the front. Here's Amelia's Jewel about to let down hands and heels. Amelia's Jewel up to Life Lessons, who fights. Amelia's Jewel a neck, a half Life Lessons. Too good. Too good. Amelia's Jewel, a length, Life Lessons. Third in the race, El Patroness. They were followed by a photo Cast, See You in Heaven. Pride of Jenny next, and then came Papillon Club, Papali, Foxy Frida. Well back, Elusive Express, Shuffle Dancer, Wrote to Arataki, Toragine and Sparkle.
I think for most racing fans, certainly for most punters, if you were given 2 things that you could guarantee walking into Flemington today or watching the coverage wherever you are around the country, you wanted to see Mr. Brightside take another leap forward and win the Maccabi Diva Stakes. That box got ticked 40 minutes ago. The other thing we wanted to see was Amelia's Jewel, who was thundered through our televisions in a different time zone across the last couple of years, with her breathtaking wins in races like the Northerly and that incredible performance to almost win the Quokka from an impossible position, to come to the Eastern Seaboard and do what she's just delivered in those 93 1/3 seconds. She wins the Let's Elope, and the plan is clearly laid out at this stage for Simon Miller. The stock stakes on AFL Grand Final Eve is must-see TV right now, and then after that, we wait and see. It might be the Toorak and then maybe a Cox Plate, or perhaps the Riches in Sydney await. What a performance from Amelia's Jewel, and a cool stint from Damien Lane. Life Lessons gets it done for Peter Moody and Catherine Coleman. A Group 2 stakes placing's valuable for her. And El Patroness, in need of a lot more ground, has made a withering return to run into 3rd place. See You in Heaven doing See You in Heaven things with another stakes top 4 run. The story's Amelia's Jewel. Looking forward to catching up with Simon Miller before he goes and has a celebratory beer. Job done for Amelia's Jewel. Step 1 of her spring in the Let's Elope.
Yeah, bring on the spring as far as the Simon Miller's concerned, I'm sure, and what a race. We want to see these top-class horses prevail, and that was the case there. What a sweet ride as well, Michael Walker, from Damien Lane. He took his time early. He didn't panic. It's a lovely sight in racing when you see Damien Lane just sitting pretty on one with about 300 or 400 to go, and he hasn't pushed the button yet.
Most definitely, especially from out the barriers. You just see him just come out quiet and neutral, and didn't worry about what was going on. He just knew what he had to do, and when he had the cover, and when we seen him coming around the corner, and he was still 3 deep, hadn't got to the outside, and he hadn't even moved. No. It was just like he was just having on a holiday. And then as soon as he came to the outside, when he asked her to push the button without even touching her with the persuader, she just lengthened. She won very, very easy.
Yeah, the race really worked out beautifully for them. There was good speed in the race. They sort of broke into 2 halves, but he was patient. He took his time, and she did the rest. He obviously has a lot of confidence in her, Zed, and she's delivered today. So first look at the track, I think she'll come out of the race well because she's had a nice experience.
And that's the key point. Simon said he wanted to get her just ridden patiently, 3 wide with cover, blend into the race. It worked out as well as they could have hoped for. Yep. She blended in so nicely into the home straight, and she put away that field with ease. Life Lessons has been brave in second. El Patroness, nice in third. But understandably, a lot of the focus here is going to be on Amelia's Jewel, and Simon Miller's just taking his time to come down and have a chat to Nigel Carmody. He's got the arms out, plenty of handshakes, a lot of big smiles, and she continues her winning run as she stands on it, continues her march towards the better races.
Simon Miller joins us. Not hard to watch is the small summary after Amelia's Jewel makes her Eastern Seaboard debut with a tremendous performance in the Let's Elope. We'll get to her in a moment. What's this like for you? You've been here for a lot of your life. You've spent a lot of time in this exact place. What's it like for you to walk through the gates of Flemington with a horse like this and then see her do that?
Yeah, it's pretty cool, Nigel. I suppose the exciting thing from our point of view is she's not screwed down yet, and so we've got plenty of wriggle room to go, and this is just a nice starting point for her. And when he hadn't moved on straightening, I was like, well, this is an easy watch, you know, without being arrogant. I was like, well, you know, he hasn't gone full throttle on it yet, and so I thought, well, at least we're going to be in the finish. Yeah, it's good to come home and see all my family and friends, and I'm on an early flight out tomorrow, so we'll see what happens.
We need to get your bodyguard and quick smart. Where would you, it's sometimes hard to quantify, but could you put a percentage level on where her fitness sits given what's still to come?
Not really. I'll know once we go back and take her heart rate and see where she's at, and that's probably our best gauge. Yeah, it's unbelievable. I've got to give Lee Jordan and Beck Casso have helped us out heaps, and Nick Ryan, he's putting up with us. And, he's a good man, so proud of them, proud of my staff. You know, they're doing an amazing job. Siobhan O'Donnell's here, and Kelly Kinnamont flew over last week and settled her in. So we've got really good support crew back here and at home, so we should be able to just keep flowing through. And just a little one, this one's for Harold. He passed away during the week, and when I was strapping way back, I used to come through Flemington and Moonee Valley gates, and he was on the gate there, Harold, so he was a legend. So that one's for him.
Simon, congrats. We'll see you grand final eve at the Valley.
Yeah, bloody cats, they ruined it for me.
The shirts are behind us. We might be seeing them on grand final eve as well. We'll definitely see Damien Lane then aboard Amelia's Jewel in the stocks. But Damien, let's talk about the Let's Elope and your first time on her under race conditions. You've ridden world-class horses all over the globe and a lot of good mares too. What's the first sit like?
It's still a little hard to say because I did say it felt like I was in second gear when I got to life lessons, and she got a half length in front and just went to put the cue in the rack. So she's still, I dare say, got more in the tank. It's just she's a really casual customer that's still got more to give.
But that innate ability of good horses to simply cruise with it being effortless?
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, only good horses do that. She's obviously got a great turn of foot. She pulls up barely blowing. Both times I've ridden her now, trial and race day. So that to me says she's doing it really easily, and exciting horse. There
was a lot made of the draw coming in, but from your perspective and how the race was perhaps going to shape up, would you have rather have been 14 than 1?
I guess so, yeah. Yeah, on a horse this good, sometimes bad barriers can be better than good barriers, but I was unsure of where I'd be in the run. As it turned out, I was in a good spot following Cast. It was always going to take me into the race, and everything worked out.
Damien, well done on ticking the first box of there.
Thank you.